Hello, so in this video I'm gonna explain the experiment 19 from the Systematic Identification of Organic Compounds book, and the experiment is entitled Benzene Sulfonyl Chloride Hinsberg's Method for Characterizing Primary, Secondary, and Tertiary Amines. So Hinsberg's method is used to determine whether our unknown amine is a primary, secondary, or tertiary. In this test, we're gonna use the following reagents: 10% NaOH, 10% HCl, and benzene sulfonyl chloride. So the steps are the following. We add in a test tube 0.3 milliliter or 300 milligrams of our unknown amine, along with adding 5 milliliter of 10% NaOH. Then we add our reagent, which is benzene sulfonyl chloride, and make sure to shake the test tube very well, because sometimes the amine won't dissolve well in the NaOH solution. So shake well the test tube to ensure that the reaction goes well. So if our amine unknown is primary amine, it will react with benzene sulfonyl chloride, and a sodium salt of sulfonamide will form. And this salt is soluble in NaOH. So since we have NaOH in our test tube, we will not see any residue in the test tube. However, upon treatment of this solution with HCl, an insoluble sulfonamide precipitate will form. So we'll see at the bottom of the test tube some precipitate in the bottom. And this indicates the positive test for the presence of primary amine. And please make sure to watch the YouTube video that I put the link in this slide. It is at the lower left of the slide, just to see how the positive test or the negative test will look like in real life, in laboratory. So if our unknown is a secondary amine, it will react with benzene sulfonyl chloride to form an insoluble sulfonamide. It will not dissolve in NaOH. So we will see at the bottom of the tested tube a residue. And if we treat this residue with HCl, nothing will happen. No reaction will occur. So this is a positive test for Hinsberg's test for a secondary amine. So if the unknown is a tertiary amine, it will react with benzene sulfonyl chloride to form a basic soluble ammonium sulfonate salt. So we won't see the residue of the salt in the test tube, since it will be dissolved in the NaOH solution. And also water insoluble tertiary amine will stay in the test tube. It will not be reacted. Okay, so this unreacted tertiary amine, which is basically our unknown, will react with HCl to form sulfonic acid and water soluble amine salt.